Hey guys, welcome back to Time Machine Scale Models. Well, the Scale Builds of Gentlemen is fully underway. And as you know from my last video, I switched kits to this 1937 Chevy Salt Racer. And so far, things are going pretty good. I've been doing a lot of mock-ups and modifications on it, and I'm still not done. So it's going to be a while before you guys start seeing me do body work and get this thing in the paint. So first, let me tell you what I've been doing. Alright, so you can see the stance. The stance is lowered. I've channeled the body over the frame rails, which the tape is holding it in place right now. So obviously when I get it to exactly where I want it, I will glue that into place, obviously, when it's all painted up and finished. I did cut the front frame horns. Obviously it looks a little wonky right now, but I cut the frame horns that had this drop down forward and then back up, and the nose kind of slid into that. I trimmed that off, and in doing so I had to trim back the front leaf springs, which I'll show you in a couple seconds. It looks alright. I mean, it's going to be a shelf queen. Nobody's going to notice. Most of you never see the bottom anyway. I put the two-piece hood together. Obviously you can see the seam up here. I've got a lot of body work to do on that, but I'm trying to get that to fit correctly. Put the nose cover on instead of a chrome grill. I'll probably drill some speed holes in that and make that look the part. I don't know yet. We'll see. But in order to be able to channel the body over the frame, I had to trim off some of the interior tub. You're not going to be able to see that because I've been working on smoothing it out and making that look like it's not been done. So by the time it's done, you won't even know it's been done. It'll look all natural. There's still some trimming I have to do up here in the dash slot, so the dash will be able to fit in there and everything without pushing the body back up. So let's take a look at those leaf springs. Oop, there goes the hood. So you can see I trimmed the leaf springs back just a little bit and glued them to where the frame horns are now. And I think that'll work out pretty good. Once it's all painted up and everything, you won't even know. You know, because we'll clean that up and do our sanding and everything. And the 6-cylinder. Now, obviously, this kit is meant to have either the 427, the blown 427, or the 6 in there. Okay. So it'll work. I'm just going to have to modify that firewall. It's a really, really tight fit in there. And it's rubbing up against the firewall, so it doesn't want to go in completely. And it doesn't sit down on the front motor mounts either. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but the engine does not sit down. You get a pointer. Those are the front engine mounts right here. And they're a good 1/8 inch. 3/16 of an inch away from those motor mounts, and it will not sit down any further in there. If I push it down any further, it's definitely going to be rubbing on the center links on the steering here. So, you know, I probably caused all those issues when I lowered it and did all this modification up here and everything, so I'm going to have to live with the consequences of that. Maybe make some new motor mounts up there. As long as the engine does not protrude, it doesn't interfere with the hood or anything else that I'm going to be doing, I think we'll work it out just fine, even if I have to fabricate some new motor mounts on it. But the hood fits okay. I mean, obviously I got some body working to do on that, but it fits okay, and we'll get fit and finish better the further we go. Yeah, so I went with these pie crust slicks. These are out of the custom and competition pack. The stock slicks that it comes with were these 2-piece plastic ones, and I'm not a fan, but these would work. They are a little bit taller, but when I put this on the car, well, they don't appear to be taller. They're really skinny, obviously. They're the Firestones. When I put them on the car and put the wheels in there and everything, I just did not like the look. I was like, no, I need to go back to those pie crust slicks that I took out of the competition pack. These are the front tires out of the kit. These are the steelies out of the kit too. Now initially I told you I was going to use those steelies that I had already that were out of the 40 Ford, but being that this kit does have its own steelies, I figured I'm just going to use them right out of the kit. Now obviously I'm going to have to fabricate. It does have inner fender wells that go in there, but they do not meet in here. So basically what I've got to do here is I'm going to have to clean this up, and I'm going to have to fill this all in. The same on the front here. Now that I've lowered it, I'm going to have to go and modify all those and everything, but yeah, those will be filled in. So right now, I mean, I'm kind of digging it. I'm not thinking that I'm even going to have to chop it. You know, I think I like the stance. I like the way it looks right now, the way it is. And I dig it. So I don't even think I'm going to have to chop it. I think by the time I'm done painting it and everything and building it up, and it's set in the way it's supposed to sit on the chassis, I think it's going to be streamlined enough that I'll be satisfied with the way it looks. So obviously no bumpers. We'll probably just have a center one, you know, like they use to push the cars off at Bonneville. And definitely no front bumper, no headlight pods, no headlights, no nothing. But I will tell you, through the process of messing with this and modifying this, I want another one of these kits. Some new ideas came flooding back on how I would really like to build this into a street rod. So, alright guys, that's all I got for this video update. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.